Hey, what's up and what's going on, everybody? It's Mayo and welcome back to my channel, guys. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my keybinds. These are, in my opinion, the best and easiest keybinds to learn, especially if you're a beginner switching over from controller. If you guys didn't know, switched over from controller just over a month ago, and these keybinds have gotten me to where I'm at today. As you guys can see from this background footage, I've been pretty consistent when it comes to doing everything. I have decent movement, I have decent editing, I have decent building, I have decent aim, pretty decent all around. And if you guys ever did see any of my hand cams, and if you guys want me to do a hand cam video, you guys can see my fingers don't actually move too much. It's really because I use a lot of my mouse buttons, as well as I have right placements for my keybinds to not have to, spam click my keyboard. I'm just able to press everything and do everything I need very calmly and very easily. I'm just going to talk about two quick things that you guys should know before you do switch over to keyboard. Just things maybe just to help you guys out, just so you're not stressed out, because I know when I switched over to keyboard, it was very hard. It took a lot of time for me to be able to get good. It doesn't just come easily. I actually played keyboard before I even switched over to Fortnite. I played a game called RuneScape for years on years, so I already had a lot of keyboard experience, but it didn't really matter too much because when you switch over to Fortnite, it's such a multi-mechanical game where it's like you're not just using WASD to move and your pointer to click. You're also having to use, a whole lot of other buttons just for your weapons, and then on top of that, there's also a whole lot of other buttons for building and editing. You end up clicking anywhere from 10 to 15 plus different buttons just to be able to do everything you want to do in Fortnite, while other games are only going to require you to click like 5 to 8. So it is just a lot more complex and does take a lot more time. Having good movement while building and editing will take you a lot of time. So the first thing I want to tell you guys is please just be patient. It's going to take you time. No one's going to get top tier overnight. Some people might progress a little faster than others, but that's completely okay. It's okay if you progress a little slower. Just take your time. You'll get there. Second off, I just want to say, make sure you constantly practice. I mean, sit there and do retakes over and over and over again. It's not going to just come overnight. You're not going to learn those same retakes you had and get them down just like you had them on controller. It's going to take you a lot of time to do those retakes. So just try and keep doing them over and over again. You're going to fail way more times than you succeed, but eventually you'll get them down pat and start getting more consistent. Anyways, guys, I'm going to get straight into my settings right now, and I'm going to talk about every single button as well as every single detail, why I use them, as well as what sensitivity I use, what DPI I use, etc. So stay tuned for that. Alrighty, everybody, so now I'm going to be showing you guys my settings. I'm going to get off and start off by showing you guys I play 240 FPS. Obviously, I play full screen 1920 by 1080. I also play Detronope, and then I play on 7 colorblind strength. I have all of my textures, view distance, shadows, anti-aliasing, effects, post-processing, all on low or off, so my game can run the smoothest as possible. Over here to my settings, I am NA East. Coming down here, I do have toggle sprint off. I have sprint by default on. Sprint cancels reloading off. Auto open doors on. As you can see from the rest of the stuff here, it's all down here. Coming down to the building section, building choices on. Disable pre-edit option, such a new option that's so beautiful. Thank you, Epic, for throwing this in the game. Disable pre-edit option off. Turbo building obviously on, and I also do play confirm edit on release. Coming over here, I actually play 100% Hud Scale. I know a lot of people play on a less. I personally just like to see things. I find it doesn't really distract me, but other people like to turn it down. It's completely on you. I leave everything else on except for whatever this is, which I haven't even changed. Coming over to my keybinds, I play a 13% X and Y axis. I do play a little bit of a higher sensitivity. Some people actually play usually around 10, 8. So I play a little bit higher, but I like to just for editing and building. I find it a lot more consistent to get my edits down with a higher sensitivity. My targeting and scope sensitivity are both at a 35.3%. I feel like I could maybe play a little bit of a lower targeting sensitivity, but I just like to play it a little bit higher just so I'm able to flick my wrist around. Another reason why I play higher sensitivity and higher targeting sensitivity more than most people, especially since I do play 800 DPI, is because I play wrist. I know some keyboarders play arm, so they hover their arm up like this and you can see them move their mouse mad far. I have to rest my arm against the table because in grade 12 senior year I tore ligaments in my right shoulder playing basketball, so I can't really hold my arm up without it like shaking. My arm's pretty weak on the right side. But yeah, that's why I play wrist, so I usually do have to play a little bit higher DPI and higher sensitivity so I can just go like this and get everywhere I need to go. Coming over to my audio, I have everything on except for the music. I find it repetitive. Now getting over to my keybind, the most important part right here. I have obviously WASD as my movement. Spacebar is to jump. Sprint, I don't have anything binded because I just have auto run on. Auto run, I don't really use anything. It just auto runs itself. Crouch is left shift. The reason why I have it here is because it rests my pinky. Let me move my keyboard more here. My pinky is left shift, which is right here, so it just rests over shift, so I can shift, like I can crouch whenever I need to really quickly. I might actually change that just because sometimes when I'm Mongo Classicing or something like that, I accidentally crouch. But it is pretty good. Maybe I might drop it down to control just because it's still easy to reach. Fire, I use left mouse button. Target, I use right mouse button. Reload, I use R, which is right here, easy to click over to, as you can see. And then for use, I use V, which is just my thumb. I just move it right off the spacebar up to V, or I can click down my finger, which is a little bit further. Harvesting tool is 1. I just move my ring finger up every single time I want to pull out my pickaxe. And then weapon slot is 2, 3, 4, 5, and X, so I can just click 2 to pull out my AR because I don't really need to be moving quickly while I'm pulling out my AR. 3 is my shotgun, so it's just my index finger, the quickest finger to move. I just quickly click my shotgun. And then 4 right beside it is just a trail of my SMG. 5 is to pull out any type of heals, it's a little further out. And then X down here is to pull out a sniper or like a special gun that I'm holding. Crouch while building, left control, so if I'm building I just move down and click left control. Wall is E right here beside, literally 1 button up from my left arrow. And then floor is my thumb mouse button, which is the bottom mouse button right here. Stairs is Q right here, so 1 button above my right mouse button, and then cone is my left button here. So to build, all I got to do is use these 2 fingers to move up 1, which is super simple, and clicking my side mouse buttons. It's the most efficient and easy way to do so. Trap is T. I just move my finger over and I click T, so if I need a bounce pad or something, I just, click T, click with my mouse, and then bounce away. Or traps when they were in the game. Place building, left mouse button. Repair, upgrade, H. I mean, I put it all the way over there because I don't really ever need it. O, rotate building. I have it all the way over here because I don't want to accidentally rotate my buildings unless I absolutely need to. I can just click it twice or whatever. Change building material, just right click my mouse button. So, if I need a tarp end game or something like that, it's just really quick and easy. Building edit is F, and then mouse wheel scroll down, so I can use scroll wheel edit, but I do edit with F, and I do single bind edit. And single bind editing is definitely the easiest way to learn because once you're using double binds or triple binds, it's a lot more complex, requires a lot more clicking, way faster. If you just want something simple and consistent, F is definitely the easiest way because it's right beside your left button. I have less mouse buttons, so this is how I can select it. If I click F to edit, I can select with like the bottom 3 with my left mouse button, or I can also click G, so if I want to spam a tile edit or something like that, I can click FG, 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 as well as spamming my left click, and I can just edit things really quickly to kind of look like I'm using a macro. Reset building edit, I just have mouse wheel down and mouse wheel up, so I can reset my builds any way possible. To ping, I place N. It's just so I can place a marker. It's just with my thumb right over the space bar. I just click up if I need to mark something so someone can see. Super easy to get to. And then lastly, I just want to show you down here, toggle map is M, right beside N. So if I need to, click something on the map, it's just moving my thumb up. And then toggle inventory is H. I just click over here. It is a little further, but I don't like getting in the way. I used to have it at tab, but sometimes I'd accidentally click tab, pull out my inventory mid-fight. It would get annoying. So I just have it over there. I mean, it's really easy to click, boom, click. And then I just pull it out, drop everything, click back, I'm good. But that's basically everything to do with my settings, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope I was able to help some of you guys out. I just want to say, smash that like button, guys, to see if we can get 1,000 likes on this video. It'd mean a lot. And if you guys made it to the end of the video, comment Mayo for 80K. I usually say Mayo for 100K, but I want to see who actually made it to the end of the video. So Mayo for 80K if you guys made it to the end of this video. Daily upload grind. This is my 7th day of daily uploading. I'm going to be daily uploading all year. So if you guys want to drop a sub, it would mean a lot to me. You can unsubscribe at any point in time if you don't enjoy my content anymore. But we are on my grind to 100,000 subscribers, and I would appreciate it a lot. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out. Peace.